Welcome to my little victory garden where I'm trying to grow food for my multi-generational household of 5 in my very small North Texas garden. So I've been trying to think about what to do with some of the spaces I've got to fill. I pulled out all that squash, and I didn't want to put squash back there because squash bugs. And I didn't want to put beans out there because we had the aphid problems with the long beans that were right there. So I've made the decision. I'm going to put okra there. And then I've got just a few of these French muscat green beans. I'm going to put those in my green stalks for a fall harvest. So I did decide to put the last of those French green beans that are for containers or recommended for containers into my green stock. I didn't have many. I had like 15 seeds left. I put 3 to a pocket, so it filled 5 pockets. It's not a lot, but as they were free seeds from last year, I didn't know if they would actually be good next year. So I figured I'd give them a chance this year to make some food. But yeah, I am enjoying how easy it is to plant. I particularly appreciated it after the next planting. You're going to see where I actually had to get on the ground and put stuff in there. And it's hot. It's so hot here in Texas right now. And even working at 8 o'clock at night, I'm sweating and gross. So I need to make some more labels for those. But I did do the top 2 tiers here yesterday with some strawberries. I need to put some more vermiculite on top of those. They're just some, you'll see they're like little strawberry peels that I pulled off and dried onto paper towel. And I stuck paper towel and everything in there. And I've been trying to come out every day and moisten them in hopes that I will get strawberry seeds. There was vermiculite on them, but they kind of washed off. I'll add some more in a little bit. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of this little tower planted, I think. Some of the seeds are not sprouting, they're older, but I added some more marigolds. I'm trying to water those in pretty good in hopes of having some marigolds in here. A lot of what I'm putting in this right now are either experimental or I just have a few seeds left in a packet, and this seems like a good place to plant them, which is the case with the green beans. That was all I had. They're gone, and they were some free seeds I got a couple years ago, so I wasn't sure if they would really have a decent germination rate by next spring. So this is where the squash had been planted. I really didn't want to put squash here again because of the squash bugs are still a problem, and the cucumbers are right there next to it. And I didn't have compost ready yet, so I just fertilized it. I did a cup of the all-purpose organic fertilizer and a cup of bone meal and just raked that in. But the intention here is to just kind of fill in some of the empty space that had been filled with squash plants. The other side of this bed doesn't really need it because the sweet potatoes have come in and taken over that part of the bed. And I failed to hit the record button whenever I was actually putting the seeds in the ground, but here I am watering them in with water from the rain barrel. I probably put in about 8 okra seeds is all. So I thought you might like to get a kick of seeing about how this has changed. So I'm holding this at eye level. And as you see, there's greenery here. I duck under and then invariably hit my head on one of these. I've been snipping the ends of vines to try to encourage it maybe to focus on the melons we have here. We have harvested about 1 cantaloupe. None of these Crenshaw melons, which are massive, I mean, that looks like a freaking watermelon, other than the ribbing it has. I think I'm starting to see some signs it's turning yellow. But now and then, looks like it's putting on another cantaloupe here. I think that's a cantaloupe. I hope that's a cantaloupe. The one we got was really good. I did get a bite. The kids saved me a little bit. And that's going to be my next one. My daughter's decided that this one's her that the cantaloupe's her favorite, just because it pops off the vine when it's ready. Everything else, you're just kind of having to figure it out. And she thinks it's too much thinking for having a melon. But I'll do a tour later this weekend so you can see how things have changed. Maybe I'll actually have a chance to tidy up, because as you see, I've got a few things laying around right now. Thank you for watching, and if you're enjoying seeing how my garden is growing this year, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. There will be a garden tour later this week.